Tax season is here and Michigan is cashing in on the many marijuana businesses across the state.
And last week, we broke down the tax revenue derived from marijuana sales in the city of Lowell. And new this morning, our Brody Carter joins us live with a breakdown on how a bigger city like Grand Rapids, what they plan to do with all of that. Good morning.
Mike, Alyssa, turns out pot is quite the cash cow here in the city of Grand Rapids. A convoluted process for our city. The first recreational retailer opened in October of last year. And because of that, the city is post-dating recreational marijuana tax returns until 2021. Now, the conservative forecast, $500,000, but the realistic cash flow is in the millions of dollars. That rough estimate is based on the 8 pot shops, 2 just opening by the time I wrote this story and then aired it, currently in operation and licensed to sell recreational marijuana as of February. There's already a dozen more shops working with the city to get their license to operate within the city limits come this time next year, which means the sky's the limit for the amount of tax revenue. Here's a breakdown of a $40 bag of pot with a 10% excise on each purchase. It breaks down like such. 15% going to the county. Another 15 goes to municipalities and is decided by the city commission for things like social equity policies, helping neighborhoods with lower income. 35% goes to the Michigan's Treasurer's Transportation Fund, specifically for roads and infrastructure, and 35% finally going to the school aid to be used for K through 12, but that's only for the first 2 years. There is no cap on the number of pot shops allowed within the city. It's based on parcels of land use available that are not too close to schools, churches, or drug rehab facilities. And business is booming. Representatives with 315 say the fact that marijuana shops thrived during the pandemic proves its durability, offering jobs, which in turn puts dollars back into the communities of which they serve. City officials say it's only a matter of time until other cities that are not yet reaping the harvest of pot's taxable income jump on the weed wagon.
Our cannabis social equity policy really spearheads an effort to welcome the industry while trying to uplift members of our community, specifically our communities of color, who have been historically disadvantaged by the war on drugs in Grand Rapids as well.
All right, breaking down the number of pot shops in our state. Currently, 240 marijuana shops have opened since 2008. That's compared to the number of McDonald's in Michigan, which is 545. That's almost half. Amazing. In just such a short amount of time, that many shops to open, which some owners tell me it's exceedingly more profitable to sell a bag of weed than it is a 99-cent cheeseburger, and the business is only expected to grow. For now, I'm Brody Carter, Fox 17 News.